Hello Virgo, welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading. This is a general reading. Let's see what we have for Virgo. Okay, let's cut the deck and get cards for you. We have the gentleman here. The bouquet. The fish. The snake. And the lady. Let me get another card. See Virgo, clearly a relationship. Clearly a relationship which you're not feeling quite comfortable with. There are some things we're going to see that. See, what I find very interesting about your reading is you've got the gentleman card here and the lady card over here. Both ends of your reading, and it's everything about your reading is between this man and this woman. Let's see. We've got the Kumbh card and we've got the Kurma card. And now I need to start with my tarot to come up with something. Let's see. Okay, let's get started with the tarot. See, there is this relationship, and here you're not quite sure, Virgo, how to handle it. You've got your own, doubts, your own, you feel whether some of you could be feeling, this being manipulated, right? Someone is, playing some tricks. There are some secrets. Something is suspicious. Something is not quite right. Got the Queen of Pentacles. And here, you feel like sometimes you feel like withdrawing from the relationship. Sometimes you feel that, you must be there for the other person. Okay, sometimes you feel that you need to look at the larger good. Sometimes you feel that, no, I need to be for myself. I think there's a lot of push and pull happening. The Hermit. See, you do want the best for yourself in this relationship. You want to see with the Queen of Pentacles, it's not about, how you feel. It's all about, let me put it this way. It's about looking good in the relationship. You want to have a relationship of your status, of your stature. You want to you want a relationship which matches your standard. Let me put it this way. Okay, and you've got the Hermit card, and you realize that you don't want to compromise on that. You feel that you don't want to compromise on your image. the kind of person you are. You have a good standard as far as relationship goes, and you do not want to compromise on that. You don't want to accept anything less than what you feel you deserve. Okay, let's continue. 10 of Cups. Ace of Cups and the King of Cups. Definitely, definitely, Virgo, this is a relationship. For some of you, you could be questioning your committed relationship also. Right? A committed relationship for some of you, but and for some of you, it could be, that there is this relationship here. It looks good. Okay, it looks good with the Queen of Pentacles. You've just kind of started out with it, but you're not very sure that if this is the right relationship for you. There is a sneaky feeling you have that things are not, they look very nice now, but inside emotionally you don't feel all that nice. I'll tell you. Look, you can figure out from the image, this lady of a certain status, of a certain stature, and of a certain social standing, and someone who has a certain amount of good wealth, where she does not lack anything. Right? She's well dressed. She looks very confident with what she has. So she knows that she's somebody of a good stature. Now, in the Ten of Cups here, this is also a card which is depicting people who are well off. And here you automatically have the King of Cups here. So there is nothing as far as, you know, mm, you know, it's all up to the mark in a lot of ways. But emotionally, there is something which is not quite falling into place. It's all looking very nice. Probably you have got a lot of compliments that you come across as a good couple. You've made for each other, matching each other as far as status, wealth, all of that is concerned. But emotionally, you're not quite sure whether this is the person or this person is the way they come across. Right? It's a good looking association, a good looking relationship, all the romance, all the fine things, all the nice things, but emotionally something, the needle is not settled. It keeps moving this way, that way. The Hierophant. 9 of Pentacles. See, I will still say for 90% of you, it is a committed relationship or a marriage, which is a topic of your reading, and you're wondering, whether you would want to continue in this relationship because emotionally it is not very fulfilling. Emotionally, something feels off. Maybe you just don't connect. Maybe you're just not on the same wavelength emotionally. Okay? Maybe you just don't feel comfortable sharing your emotions with this person. You feel you're better off on your own. Some of you would be continuing with this relationship because there is you feel a sense of commitment. You feel a sense of responsibility. You feel that someone has, this association has been there with you. You should not question it. Some of you feel that the universe designed it for you. So, if the universe gave it to you, you should continue. But that well-being, sense of well-being, the emotional content is lacking in your relationship, Virgo. And that is what you're wondering, that, it's like, am I being really honest in this relationship when I feel emotionally unfulfilled and even the other person does? But your requirements as far as emotional contentment might be very different from the other person. But this reading is about you. You're the one who's not feeling very well connected with the other person in this relationship. But for some reason, you feel that you need to continue. You do not want to call it off. You do not want to jeopardize it. You feel that you must be with this. But you are looking at being on your own. See, that's what I told you with these cards over here. Sometimes you feel that this is your duty and responsibility towards the person. You do not want to back out of it. But you do feel that, what about me? What about my well being? What about my happiness? Okay? You've got the Tower card. These are realizations which have come to you, Leo, and which is making you take a look at the relationship, take a look at your, emotional health in a relationship. And especially a committed one is, the foundation of it is, that emotional strength you have. The other person also contributes to it, and how soundly and firmly, you're emotionally entrenched in this relationship. That bond, how strong is it? But you've realized that it's not there. Maybe for a long time you've just been going along with it, like I said, a commitment, whatever the commitment might be, but you've not been able to call it off in the past. And but now you're wondering that, this is not working very well for you. You do not bond with the person emotionally. It does not give you that, emotional support. This person is not, this relationship is not giving it. I won't say the person, but you do not find it in this relationship. Page of Pentacles. And I also feel all along, in the recent past, you've been getting these signs and signals from outside, that you need to, come clean with this. You need to come out of this hiding of, probably you're hiding these emotions, you're hiding these facts that I'm not happy in this relationship. I do not get that emotional support from this person. The bond is not there. And all around you, you're looking at the same thing, that yes, it's time to come out of that and admit it and do something about it. Okay? Seven of Swords. See, this is a card of running away, it's a card of hiding, it's a card of not being honest, it's a card of, um, lurking in the shadows. See, similarly with this, in both these cards, here they are lurking in the shadows. I mean, that energy of lurking is there in both cards. So there is something, you want to come out of. You don't want to be in that hiding for long. You don't want to do things in a stealthy manner. Keeping things hidden, keeping things quiet, living in the shadow, living in fear. Queen of Wands. This is the card which is, the card of inspiration. It is the card of, taking action. It's the card of, being brave and going towards something you feel passionately about. So here your entire relationship is in question. You're questioning that. Okay? See, there is um, you know, a certain amount of love in this relationship, no doubt, but the emotional contentment is not there. Maybe it started out as with, a lot of love between both of you. It grew, but now you're realizing that you're running away from something about this relationship. You want to address it. You feel that, it's not giving you that emotional contentment and happiness. That bond is not there. You're caught between, living for yourself and your commitment to this other person. You're caught between, you feel caught, Virgo. Big happy changes. Now, see, I'll get a little more on this. Relationships are always, have to be handled, with kid gloves, right? So here big changes are coming. Now let me get a little. Okay, here we've got these cards. So with the Queen of Wands here, it's telling you that, at least address these things and bring them out in the open. In the open, we have the Seven of Swords and we have the Page of Pentacles and the Tower card. This is something, this realization, Virgo, has hit you really hard. Okay, and you do feel from within that you need to do something about it. You need to come out of this. You need to address this and see what can be done. And that is a big happy change for you, that yes, you're willing now to do something about it. There is something better. No need to worry. See, things are going to, when you address your well being, right? That's most important for all of us. That is when the changes come. And when you realize that, yes, something is really not working for me, it's not giving me that well being, it's not giving me that support, it's not giving me that connection, it's not connecting me with somebody. The moment you're questioning it, it means that you need to look deeper into it. And the moment you start doing that, you will start seeing some changes. The moment you take some steps towards dealing with this, you will, things are going to improve for you. You do not have to worry, how things are going to pan out. That's the assurance these cards are giving you, that there's no need to worry. It's not, this is the right time to go ahead and deal with this. It's not going to turn out in a way which is going to jeopardize your well-being or your relationship. But there is something better for you, Virgo, which you need to move towards. And I think you will move towards that when you start questioning, not questioning, when you start really dealing with this, that this is not working for me. I need to do something about it. So now, I'll still take out some cards. What is it that Virgo can do? I mean, what's a good starting point for Virgo? For those of you who feel you need this, little guidance is always welcome, right? So what do you need to do? Seven of Pentacles. Okay. See, you have done all what you can as far as the relationship goes. There's nothing more you can do. There's nothing new you can do. You've done it all. Okay. Page of Swords. Three of Swords. This has been, it's, your heart has been hurt in this relationship. Okay. You're not very happy with it. Okay. Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. Take stock of things. You need to be in the driver's seat with this, Virgo. Do think through it. See what you want to do. Go ahead and do it. With the Wheel of Fortune here, this is what this card says. There's no need to worry. You've completed a cycle. Now you need to start another cycle where your focus is going to be on your well-being and a good relationship. You want that emotional well-being. You want that good bonding. You want a good, healthy relationship. Now is the time to begin that cycle, that I want this. So how are you going to clear this, and how are you going to move towards that? You need to get going with that. With the Emperor card, it's all in your hands. It's totally up to you what you want to do. I think, this card is saying that you have the intelligence, you know how to go about it. You need to just take action. Okay, so with that, I wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.